Just to clarify the answer to the question about the debris collection, let me just say briefly, again, I just have to apologize. We're all devastated by this. None of us wanted this to happen. It's such a massive impact on the community, and we just can't apologize enough, so I'm going to start there. Also feel obliged to just thank the chief, all the first responders who did such an amazing job, all the other agencies involved in containing the fire and in the ongoing cleanup effort. So just thanks again. It's been a really amazing. You'll see on the site. What's new today is we did create 2 claim forms. So for residents or businesses who have been displaced from their homes because of the evacuation order, who may have incurred out-of-pocket expenses related to that, they can go to that website, download the form, follow the instructions, submit it according to the instructions, and we'll review that and process it, and help support people that have been inconvenienced by being evacuated from their homes. So that's there. Also, the number for Clean Harbors to have debris removed from a property, that's also on the website. It's also on the Winnebago County Health Department's website. You call that number, 100% of the calls are logged. Someone will get back to you, and someone will come and remove the debris from your property from Clean Harbor, so professionals that know how to do it properly. The other thing that's on the website that's an update today, rightfully there's been lots of questions about potential health effects of the materials that were stored in the building and used in the building when the fire occurred. So we've got a fact sheet that you can look at that talks about what are the byproducts of the fire, what are the elements that are contained in the products that could be part of the fire, and sort of shows at a high level the proportions, how much were things like common elements like carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, hydrogen, and how much were some other elements. So that information is there. Would encourage people to go look at that fact sheet. Lastly, I mentioned yesterday, we're doing everything we can to support the community, and we're supporting the Red Cross with donations to the Red Cross, or supported the Northern Illinois Food Bank with donations. We've also made a donation to the Rockton Lions. The latter 2 are organizations we've supported with contributions for many years, and we doubled those contributions this year. And again, we're just trying to do everything we can to cooperate with the authorities, to cooperate with the first responders, to support the community, and just to do everything we can to have this go in the best way possible.
I do have a follow-up question kind of to that. Can you tell us a little bit more about the fire suppression system in place at the time of the explosion?
So to everything we know, all the knowledge that we had in hand, our understanding is that the building met all the codes and regulations. And within that, part of the building had suppression, other parts of the building did not.
Okay, so that's another question too. So when those suppression systems, does it work like in a chemical and oil and kind of grease factory, like Chemtool? Are those foam? Is that foam that stops the fire? Is that the suppression, or is it water?
I don't have the specific details. Yeah.
Is the company committed to rebuilding the project?
We're in recovery mode, right? All of our resources are focused on supporting the emergency response. It's a very large effort to collaborate with the EPA and other resources to prevent any runoff and manage the site safely, and then do our, we're going to have plenty of obligations to clean up the site, remediate the site, right? So we're in the planning phase and collaboration phase on all of that. We have a pretty intense job underway now, just talking to our employees and supporting our employees, and that's not a question we're contemplating at the moment.
Which part of the building didn't have that suppression? Was it meant to? Was it required to?
Our understanding is that the building as it stood met all the codes and requirements. Yeah, I'm happy to talk about it. There's really no connection. The event in France occurred in 2019. It was in a warehouse. It impacted only 10% of that site. There was zero impact to the actual manufacturing part of that facility. That occurred on September 26th of 2019. We collaborated with the authorities and were able to restart our manufacturing operation December 15th or 16th of 2019. So it's really a completely different situation and unrelated to this.
Another thing that's been brought up recently is just a previous OSHA complaint that was brought up, somewhat recently, and I know today's company kind of came out and said it was unrelated, I guess, for the public to understand anything, there to kind of highlight or help kind of inform them.
No, it's really unrelated. There was a call made to OSHA. OSHA person visited the facility. As we always do, we're very open, fully cooperative, and that discussion's ongoing, and it's really unrelated to the fire.
You're committed to paying your employees salaries and benefits indefinitely?
We're doing it for now. We haven't decided on plans for the future. So full pay, full benefits, counseling services for those who want or need it. And that's our commitment, and we haven't laid out long-term plans at this point.